the 17th pick in the Season 3 Gopherwatch League Draft, the Bendigo Billbillies select Fancy.
Does the Death Blossom finds two, but Fancy then 2K Bob and a remake kill as well on top of it. Fancy and Khan look like they're going to split this point back in their favor despite the huge Death Blossom from Corey. A nice play by Fancy with the 3K with his 2 ultimates. Here comes the bomb from Fancy, does not get anything. No remake kills this time. Never mind, Corey's there. I spoke too soon. Corey was a feed for the stats. They need to use this grab. They need to use the grab dragon combo. The window comes out. Oh, but Fancy doesn't eat the grab! Gets caught off guard!
We also have to, oh, that's a beat engage.
An early engagement from Shinji, but the grab, and then Fancy's it again! It's 2 for 2! Immortal Gameson strikes again as Fancy has eaten 2 grabs here so far.
Bomb. Oh! 4-man bomb. Couldn't get another one.
The Highland Hydro homies have also made their selection, and they have picked up Fancy on the DPS role.
I mean, this fight's still going. Fancy's trying to 1v4. Oh my god!
Just perfectly timed. The counter beat from jump bubble is good as well. The shield, Caper shield gone. Fancy with 2. Is this it? Is the drop? No! Oh my god! What happened?
Go.
Out there. Trying to get you with it. It's fat.
Top right. Oh.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Damn, the final blows.
Surely Raz is there. Maybe get a Raz. Big flux up by Fancy. Finds Charbotron and get Nort off the back of it. And once again, they're just finding these picks on all the Hawks.
He almost has his whole holic, and there it is. It should melt cold tanks, and should get the map as well. Careful of this Echo in the backline with those right clicks, and that is the map in for the Hawks. But he might get killed by Hoggy if he does stuck. Okay, that's just okay.
Yeah. Alright. Fancy does his little dance.
Now the last one. Most valuable player. I am gonna do a bit of a leak. There's a 4-way tie before I voted. So I basically decided who MVP was this year. There was 4 players that had 7 votes. That was nuts. But it only had to go to 1 player, and I got to pick who it was. So, but yes, the MVP of the Gopherwatch League Season 5. Fancy. Yep, it's Fancy. It was very, very close between Crazy Flames. I'm seeing a lot of Crazy Flames. Boom 10-11, deserved, huge. Let's go, Charbotron, my MVP. But yeah, the reason I gave it to Fancy was because I know how integral Fancy is to the comms of the Hawks, how integral Fancy is to the comms of the Hawks, how integral Fancy is to the damage dealing of the Hawks. I think the reason that Fancy I got my MVP was because they play the off-tank role, but they play it so differently than most people in this league. When you're on the same level as, say, a Bonesy on a character, you're pretty damn good. But when you're even better at a character than Bonesy, you're really, really damn good. And that's where the Hog, the Sigma comes in, the Diva, just an off-tank legend, really, honestly. And plus, I got a little of a bias because I play with him in real leagues. But hey, I know Fancy is good, okay? I know he's very good. I agree with the most people saying Fancy carried me. He carried me too, in a lot of games in a lot of different leagues. So you got to get to Fancy. I think very well deserved of the award. So congratulations to Fancy.
A crazy pick by Mr. Sec on the MS Skies.
Oh no.
He has picked up Fancy on tank.
Got her. They can't. I got Mercy.
Who on your team is kind of like bringing the positive mental attitude for everyone and making sure everyone stays in the competition?
I guess.
Or if it's nobody.
Because he's always calming. Win or lose, he's always calming.
Okay, Fancy. Was there any sort of, overtime speech after that second map?
Fancy called the reverse sweep when we were down 2 maps.
That's confidence. I love that.
Yeah.
Flank around the point this time. Big EMP. That's EMP. I think 5 out of 6 from that. Flux to follow up. That's huge. They're getting 1. They're getting 2. Fancy just finding picks that nobody else can, enabled by the gone EMP at this point. HV on the point too, getting some serious damage.
Wait, Diva. Hooked her. Diva killable. Got her. I got Soldier. I got Tracer.
And they still lost the map to the Welsh Whales.
I mean, wow. Okay, this play by Fancy, absolutely incredible. I just gotta pause. Yes, question of how they try to adjust. Another huge EMP. Finds 5. Flux also coming out. This combo from Fancy and Gone, absolutely deadly. Getting picks.
Nice, holy shit.
Flux can find Revenant. Another Flux here from Fancy. Listen to this guy. And no, Immortality Field, stop the damage coming through. 2 slam down kills from Fancy there. The Season 5 MVP, ladies and gentlemen. Showing up and showing out on the Sigma.